All right, like you guys got another win before the mental health break this week. Obviously, you played a big role in that. How are you feeling after the team's performance?
I think I said in the stadium, I feel really grateful because it was a team performance first. And then if you look at the run of the games, it's 4 in a row for us, and we keep building on the last one for 4 games consecutively. So I feel grateful for good performances, and then I think I said it after the game in front of everyone too. The fans were incredible tonight, so grateful for them too. So we jump up to first, and we're a little over halfway. So the guys are excited, and I'm excited too. So,
like you said, 4 wins in a row now. So does it maybe feel a little weird that you guys are now going to take this mental health break? You kind of press pause on everything. You can't maybe necessarily ride that momentum into another week and another after that?
I normally I would say, yeah, it's weird, but right now we got injuries, so it's a great pausing point for those guys to get healthy and then come and attack the 13 games that we have left. Plus, Jägermeister, we're in a really good spot at the top of the table, and we'll try to attack that tournament too. So normally I would say we don't really like it, but right now to get everyone healthy, I think it's great.
Works as a physical health break, I guess.
For sure.
And obviously the goal of the celebration kind of speaks for itself, big for you, for the team. But what's kind of going through your mind as you're following that play, as you're seeing it develop before you get that touch and score the goal?
Yeah, Andre, I mean, all the attackers, if you look at us in training, we are constantly working together after training, learning each other's tendencies, and I know there's a lot of attention on Andres a lot of the game just because he's extremely fast and he can create a lot of chances, which credit to him because that frees me up in a lot of time and space just to tap it in. So that's kind of what was going through my mind. If I'm watching Andres, I know that the attention is there, which means that there's not a lot on me, so I just got to follow the play.
Were you and your teammates maybe a little worried before you get that goal, obviously, that you were going to be going into this break? Like you said, it has benefits for getting guys fit again, but are you a little worried were you worried that maybe you guys were going to have those dropped points lingering in your mind as you try to step away from all this?
I don't think while you're in the middle of it, you're never thinking about it. You're just really focused on the game. You're just trying to stay present and keep pushing. And I think that's one thing about our group. There's a lot of games that we are in it up until the very end, and it's a credit to the guys' character, and it's encouraging. And we are really focused in the present moment, just to push and win. So.
And did you know, since they had, Tampa Bay had the debut of their coach, who also was the coach of Union Omaha 2 weeks ago, you played against him. Did you see any difference in how they approached this game? Any from what you've known about Tampa Bay? Did you see any difference in Tampa Bay's play? That's
a great question. It was running through my mind in the build-up just because he had seen us twice and once recently. So I thought that there was a couple of key things that he might do differently, but I think we kind of foreshadowed that and saw it, and I think that you saw kind of our game plan account for some of that in the way that his teams press really aggressively, and if we can stay calm and build out of it, we're going to create chances. So yeah, I think we were ready for it, and I think we adjusted really well.
I think we've seen championship teams peak at the right time. In the last 4 matches, obviously wins, but they weren't necessarily perfect matches. Do you think that this team is trending towards peaking at the right time?
I've said it all year, especially in American soccer, where you have a playoff format. It's all about hitting at the right time, because you don't want to peak early. You don't want to be hitting your stride too early, because it's a long year, and then you have a playoff format at the end. Other leagues around the world, it's about staying consistent and staying in that top spot to win the title. So for us, I've said it before, we don't want to be at our best in March and April. We want to be at our best in November, and I think the last 4 games, I think we're consistently taking steps towards being that team that we want to be in November.
What's going through your mind during extra time?
I looked at the coaching staff because I didn't know how much time was left, so I gave a quick signal, and they all had held up 1 minute, so I knew that we had to push, And I was really trying to just position myself and kind of talk to the forwards to make that extra run, that extra effort, and it paid off in the end.
Luke, how do you guys balance like the sense of urgency, as time, winds down, and still trying to kind of be composed and not like rushed in how you guys develop things?
I would love to say that we're composed. The reality is when you don't have a lot of time left and you're a man up, you know that there's points up for grabs. And you almost don't want to be composed because you want to give that extra effort and push your body when you're really tired and there's 60 seconds left. So I would say it was a little chaotic in the last 3 minutes and it was end to end, but I actually think it played into our favor because we had the extra legs to push.
Okay. And then the celebration, you ended up stopping, with some young fans over there. What happened there? Like, did you make eye contact with them, or what made you decide to stop there?
I actually wasn't even thinking about anyone but my teammates, because one of my favorite things in the world is, we basically live with each other day in, day out. So when you have a big moment like that, it's about the guys all getting together, and within 3 seconds, I think almost all 11 players, and the bench was cleared. And I think I saw a coach on the field as well. So I think the most important thing is just celebrating with the group, because you could see how much it meant to us. So, yeah.